Emma Watson shared about her solidarity with Palestinians during an interview with Shetty. But some of the language she uses demonstrates subtle but impactful differences in word choice that betray even supporters of Palestine like Emma Watson. Let's watch and then I'll explain.
This duality created where we don't seem able to care about the victims of terrorism and care about the genocide that's happening in Palestine at the same time. And both things have to be allowed to be true. You have to be allowed to care about 50,000 civilians dying, 17,000 of which are children, and care deeply about the victims of this awful terrorist attack.
Emma describes Palestinians as civilians who are dying, but Israelis as victims of an awful terrorist attack. The use of dying is an example of passive language. Palestinians in Gaza are not simply dying. They are being killed, active language, through a genocide, which Emma does name, being committed by Israel. Also, Emma does not give dying or genocide an additional descriptor, but adds awful and attack to further describe terrorism. Even her use of the word terrorism to describe the actions of just one party could be further dissected, and should be, but not in this video. When we talk about acts of violence, it is important that we are as clear as possible and that we are self-aware of the ways that we use descriptors and passive or active language. As Elena Dudum put it in her article in Time titled Palestine and the Power of Language, today's near constant news cycle on Gaza, Palestinians seem to die at the hands of an invisible executioner. Palestinians are shot dead, Palestinians starve, Palestinian children are found dead. But where is the accountability? Palestinians die, they aren't killed, as if their death is a fault of their own. The obfuscation of responsibility is facilitated by a structure often overlooked since grade school: grammar. At this moment, grammar has the indelible power to become a tool of the oppressor, with the passive voice the most relied upon weapon of all. Many high-profile individuals have been hesitant to use the word genocide, as Emma does, despite major human rights organizations, including Israeli ones, concluding that what Israel is committing in Gaza is genocide. So kudos to Emma for that, and for her solidarity with Palestine since at least 2022. What are your thoughts about Emma Watson's response to Shetty's question about Palestinian solidarity? What examples of word choice or passive and active voice have you noticed?